Hey, Cancer Seeker. Welcome to the Existential Shift. If you're new, my name is Morgane. Pleasure to have you. Speaking of pleasure, 3 of Cups. What are you celebrating? Who are you connecting with? It's a group spirit, 3 of Cups. Chariot, here you are. You came out, your energy is coming out in your first 2 cards. 3 of Cups is a Cancerian energy. Chariot is a Cancerian energy. Anyar, Yinir energy. Sorry. Sometimes I forget how to talk. You are either celebrating a victory or about to celebrate a victory, or from a place that feels like there's nothing you can't do. You're about to embark on an adventure or on a journey. Queen of Cups. There's a lot of passion here. There is a lot of emotions. All we have is cups and water. You feel so deeply towards someone. And it's consuming. I'm picking up on someone breastfeeding. Very specific. I don't know how it applies. But there's either pregnancy or childbirth. And a woman who's breastfeeding. And that is very specific. Please don't hold on to it if it doesn't apply to you. It likely doesn't apply to you. It's likely that it doesn't apply to you. More water. The Hangman and the Magician. What? It's fascinating energy. We have representation for all the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. How do I express this? Okay, so there's something to do for sure with water, not just symbolically as the archetype to your element, but actual water. I don't know if it's ocean or water source that you're near or traveling to or traveling through. Or maybe staying somewhere that is close to water. And I'm seeing an element of planning. It's either as simple as you're planning a party at a beach house, right? Or attending one. You might be meeting someone at an event, or you've met someone at an event and they've somehow infiltrated your life. And I do this on infiltrated because it has a negative connotation, and I want to take out the negative connotation away from it. It's like water coming into your body, right? It becomes part of your cells. It becomes a part of you. It's almost like this person is becoming like a part of your um, cell structure, like your DNA. Like they're in your, you feel them. I'm picking that some of you are really connecting to someone on a very deep telepathic, psychic possibly level. There's a lot of empathy to them, like you know how they feel. And for some of you, it's a little bit, it throws you off a little bit because you're not sure how to, what it means, but many of you are just, I see like surrendering to it, almost like just like you understand it's inevitable. It's like when you're diving underwater and you're surrounded with water. You know what is happening. You know it's different than your regular rules of physics, right? There's no gravity in there. You can swim higher, lower. It's like you're flying in water, basically. And you just understand it, right? We understand that when we dive, we understand that that's what's happening, even if it's like surreal and weird. Similarly here. Oh! I'm sorry. Thank you for those of you who are saying bless you. So, yeah, you're experiencing this with this person. And even though it's bizarro and weird for you, you still really you don't understand, but you understand it. Like your body just kind of flows right into it. Your mindset just kind of accepts it, and it's very interesting. There's a strong element of manifestation. I think, I've experienced before when, like, if I would hang out with a friend who's also, has strong energy, like witchy like vibe, then things would just kind of fall into place super quick, super fast for us. It's like the combination of the energy would just manifest things stronger, faster. This is the kind of thing this is the kind of, oh my gosh, why can't I talk? This is the kind of thing you have with this person, this type of dynamic. Your energies are very much feeding to one another, and I think you almost, I think you read their mind, and it kind of freaks you out. It's like, why do I know how they feel right now? Why do I know exactly what they're thinking? That makes no sense. You can pick up on their frequency in a crowded environment, like when there's a lot of people around and you're acutely focused on their energy. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. It's it's absolutely a soul connection. But it's so, Three of Pentacles. Now we have Earth to kind of ground it a little bit and stabilize it, right? It's the Earth that holds this water source, or the ocean, or the concrete that binds the pool, wherever it is that you're swimming with this person. And this is the structure that you're kind of observing at, and it's like, okay, how's this happening? It's okay. I see this structure around us, so it tells me that I'm safe. It tells me that we're okay. We're not going to drown. And yet, so this connection quickly manifests, builds something in the real world, like material world, like maybe you become close really, really fast, or become best of friends really fast, or become a couple really fast, or um, intimate really fast, whatever, really, really fast, and then it gets stabilized, and then you build upon it. That was an interesting reading. Queen of Pentacles. More Earth. So you're either building a home for yourself, or with or for someone. It's like you're finding the place where you want to either settle, or the person you want to connect with. Some of you have been single for a long time, and you've been dating and have experienced a lot of different relationships and different partners, and you feel ready to settle, and you find someone that you really connect with, and you're like, okay, I think I can see myself committed to you. Now, this can all be the other way around. This could be someone feeling this way about you, but this reading is there's so much reciprocity here. I don't see much differences between your energy and the other person's energy. It's like the same. It's like what I say about you applies to them, and vice versa. So it doesn't really matter if I say you, them. It feels like it's just the same entity. It's like you're the same body. Whoa. Sorry, let me fix my hair. No, because you really, it's like there's such a strong understanding of one another. Why am I struggling with my hair? Excuse me. Excuse me, hair. Sorry. Also, there's an aspect of learning how to work smarter, not harder. There's a lot of, you're learning how to earn more with less effort. Ace of Swords, so confirmation to that. It's like you're really finding your direction in life. I think some of you are going to have like this intuitive understanding, and a really sharp realization with this Ace of Swords when it comes to your truth, who you are, what you actually like, what you are actually looking for. I think you understand. There's this thing where I see you really, really tapping into yourself in a way that is uber sincere and honest, where things that maybe in the past you wouldn't admit to yourself that that's what you like, now you know that that's what you like. Okay? You were like, no, I like XYZ, but you meet ABC and you're like, oh, I think I like ABC. It can apply to a partner, it can apply to food, a living situation. Maybe you thought you were really into living close to the ground, right? Ground floor. And then you realize that you actually you visit a skyrise and you're like, oh, I think I want to live on the 50th floor or something. I don't know, like a penthouse, or vice versa. Maybe you thought you wanted a partner that is like that, but then you realize you meet someone and it triggers you and you're like, I think I really want someone like that. It's fully understanding yourself in a way that finally allows you to find things in life that align with who you are. Because until now, spirit kind of denied you of things that you wanted, because that so-called want wasn't truly what you wanted. It was like the perception that you had of what it is that you are used to wanting, or you were taught that you should want. I had a group of guy friends, right, when I was years ago. And every time I would even remotely act girly, they were like, "Oh, you're such a girl." And like I was really encouraged to be a tomboy next to them, right? And there was aspects of me that were truly a tomboy, but it kind of took over me completely, because I was so encouraged by my group of friends to be this tomboy, and like I was kind of mocked when I was doing girl stuff. Not mocked like in a bad way, but like teased, you know. It was just a mindset. And years later, I realized I am a girl. And there are things that I enjoy doing. Like I became reacquainted with myself in a way that I couldn't, because I had it in my head that I don't do these things. It's too girly. Or I don't do that because it's too weak. Or I don't. Oh, does that make sense? So I changed, but I didn't really change. I just kind of peeled off the layers of influences that I wasn't even aware were influencing me. I thought that that's who I am. But the truth is, it's the suit that I put on because I wanted to be accepted and liked. And we all do that. It's okay. But I see you like really realizing these all kinds of things about yourself, little and big. And once you like, okay, this is what I actually want, then the universe will start delivering super easy. Your manifestation will become way more poignant and potent, because the things that you're asking for are actually aligned with you. Your heart truly wants them. Before that, there was a blockage. Your mind thought that's what you loved, that your mind thought that was what you liked, but your heart was like, no, that's not what we love, or that's not who we love, or that's not who we are. And it blocked the manifestation. The manifestation comes from the heart and comes from the subconscious, not from here. Not from here. Okay? But the second you bring forth to your conscious your actual desires and essence, results will start pouring in. Perfect partner. There's no such thing as perfect, but you know, perfect for now, or perfect for the situation, or perfect for whatever. The perfect job, the perfect vision, the perfect dream, the perfect apartment, whatever. Perfect, more, let's not say perfect, let's say more aligned school of thought. Some of you may have been indoctrinated to think that this is the type of relationship I should be in, or this is how relationships should look like, or this is the type of job I should be in, this is how career should look like, and so on. Or this is the type of way I should be dressed up, you know, this is how my style is. And then you're like, and you made decisions based on that. You said no to things that may have been great for you, and you said yes to things that weren't, just because of somewhat distorted perception of yourself. And here it is, just kind of, you change your perspective, and you build in accordance, and you thank that inner child, or that, you know, the other version of you that worked so hard to become that version, and you're like, that was great, thank you, but you know, next chapter, next self. And you are under no obligation to remain thus self forever. Your obligation is to truth, to your truth, to a truth, and to live by it. Sustained, cool. Changed, cool. Yowza. Knight of Pentacles and Judgment, both in the reverse. Yeah, a lot of things will have to change based on that. You'll find yourself realizing that the direction that you were on wasn't the right calling. That you were looking at it all upside down. You were living in an upside down world. And it might have some shock value. Like the engines in your head will start growing louder and louder, and like one realization after the other, and you're like, and you'll be looking around you and like, what am I doing here? Why am I taking orders from you? Why am I in the same bed with you? Who am I? Who are you? Like, I see you do that all over, and it's like it's like an alarm clock that is it unstables you. However, good news is there is so much newfound stable ground that you're already connected to, right? That you can rely on. It's like you already rented a new place before you left the old place, right? So it's a shock to leave the old place, but you can immediately go to the new place. Something like that. But psychologically, it's disturbing. You're like, I can't believe I was upside down, but I thought I was. It's like vertigo. Whew. Want to look at the cards? Can't really see all of them properly. Let's do this. There you go. I'm going to pull a couple more cards, but I will continue this in the extended with focusing on this love connection. Okay? Possibly this person that you're so telepathically connected with. We'll take a look into you, your person of interest, the dynamic between the two of you, how things unfold throughout the month, and then we'll pull runes. We'll do a rune reading for you guys. Links are below in the description box, available on Patreon and on Vimeo. Also, if you want to study tarot, check out Tarot Masterclass Bunkai. I teach you how to be a tarochi while undergoing a shamanic and spiritual journey with me. It is intense, it is wholesome, it is great. I'm proud of it, and I've also been guided recently to drop the price for over 50% off. It is temporary, so check it out. If you've been thinking about it but couldn't afford it, this is the opportunity. If you're new and just joining, keep in mind this price will not remain. So just keep that in mind. Three of Swords, healing. This is the after tarot. Sorry that I forgot to mention we have 3 threes. So this will allow you to heal wounds that you weren't aware of. Because you thought you were in a place that you're happy. You were in a situation where you were like, yeah, this is what makes me happy. This is what I love. This is what I want. This is who I am. So the pain of being in a situation that is not, you know, it doesn't jive with you. It doesn't resonate with you truly. Your heart was in pain constantly. And maybe you didn't have a lot of energy, and maybe you were a little bit depressed, and maybe you had some brain fog, or maybe you were just not in the mood, and you're like, why am I so upset? What's wrong with me? Why don't I have energy? It's because you thought you were happy when your heart was not happy, because you were used to thinking that this makes you happy. But as you realize it, it's a blow to the ego, or like, how come I wasn't aware of it? But on the other hand, this is when you heal, and it's a huge sigh of relief. And finally, you'll start manifesting super powerfully, because there's no more holes in the wires connecting from your heart to source. So the messages aren't disturbed. The messengers aren't distorted. They will be able to be heard louder and clearer by spirit, by your own higher self. And you'll receive energy way faster. Think like a bad charger that doesn't transfer the electricity from the wall to your device properly. It takes the device ages or a long time to charge, and because there's something wrong with the charger. It's not, the cable is not processing the energy properly and doesn't feed the device. There's no clear communication. But then when you get a new charger, a good one, then immediately the electricity goes into your device and charges it way faster, right? Same with the energy of manifestation and prayer and just kind of creating things as you go in your life and meeting the right people and being in the right place in the right time. That's energy. That requires energy. There were holes, but you're healing it now. Some of you, just a few of you, were under a very wrong perception of reality of some sort. There was something that you did not see clearly. You saw it upside down. And realizing the truth about it, or reversing it back into its place, it's a little bruising to the ego, but it's also liberating. Anything else? Another 3. Wow. We have all 3s on the table, and then the Emperor. I think you're going to find yourself in your seat of power, in your success, in your abundant, in your leadership, finally. Now that, as I said, the messages are delivered properly, what you want truly is delivered properly, so the universe can reply. So people around you can reply. You haven't been clear with people around you as well. You've been sending mixed signals. Right? So things that you wanted, or things that could be great for you, were always kept at arm's bay, because you yourself, wait, do I want this? Do I not want this? Who am I? What am I? We have Cancer, we have Aries, we have Taurus, or Capricorn. Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know why I just did that. I never do that. I never mention the signs. Maybe some of you needed to hear this. I think it makes no sense in general readings, honestly. And every tarot card represent a zodiac energy, so it's like, okay. I see all the signs on the table. It can be any of these 12 signs. Oh, great. Don't say. Anyway, sorry. I'm going to rearrange for just 1 second. So, 3, 3, 3, Gotta acknowledge this, right? Major arcanas are wild. Wild thing. Doo-doo, doo. You make my heart sing. Doo-doo, doo. You make everything. Doo, doo. Wild thing. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's looky here. Yeah, I just said looky here. Okay. All right, Morgane. Chariot, Hangman, Magician, Judgment, and the Emperor. Someone is reversing their judgment about something, is rethinking something differently. They're looking at a situation differently. These 2 queens here with all these 3s, 4 3s and 2 queens. I can say it. This looks like possibly a third-party situation. Someone is turning back on a promise or on a commitment. But you said, I know I said I wasn't being myself. I don't know what I was thinking. I can't do that. I can't do what I said I will do. It's not what I truly want. It's not what I truly believe in. I'm sorry. I'm hearing you're saying that or someone saying that. I don't have enough table. You know what? Yeah, I will do that. There you go. I just did that. Whoop. Now you can see better, right? Sorry, it's a combination of a little OCD and honestly wanting you guys to be able to look at the cards and enjoy the reading and understand what I'm talking about. So excuse me if sometimes it gets a little frazzled. This is a lot of creativity, a lot of abundance, a lot of communication, a lot of connection, a lot of people, a lot of cooperation. Fighting for something you believe in, that you know you can make a change in. Realizing something you were wrong about and reversing a decision. This could be someone else that is reversing a decision about you. Looking at things differently. Retracting what they said or what they vowed or what they promised. Okay, I'll just continue this in the extended. Thank you guys for being here. I love you very, very much. If you're new, subscribe, do the thing. All the links are below. You know the drill. I'll see you soon.